bloody legends, what's happening, what's doing? I hope you're having a bloody ripper one. What are we doing this week, Ash?
The collapse of Zone.
The Zone collapsed. Have they?
Haven't you been watching the news?
Shit, what happened?
You tell me.
So this week we are going to be covering the collapse of Zone RV. I'm sure you're starting to see bits and pieces break out. It's actually a pretty shit story, but what are we going to be covering in this video, Ash? It's going to be an epic one.
It is. We are going to be covering what the hell happened.
Yep.
The government grant that was given to Zone.
That's at $1.16 million of your money. Come on!
And what actually happens in voluntary administration.
Yeah, so that's the big one that you guys don't actually hear much of. We are going to break down what actually does happen in a voluntary administration. So, should we get in, get strapped, get to the giveaway, throw to the intro, do all that good stuff?
Let's do it.
So you guys sit down, crack a cold one, lower those expectations, because we're going to get off.
Slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you want to play tough and want to hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Okay, into this week's giveaway. This one's sick, isn't it, Ash? We're
Totally.
giving away a one-of-a-kind Stanley wheelbarrow. This thing is like the Rolls Royce of wheelbarrows, and you guys can win it. It's not what we're actually giving away, is it, Ash?
No.
So I was unorganised this week, unfortunately, and yeah, didn't get a prize yesterday. Well, what are you so close for? Yesterday I was meant to grab a prize, but I didn't, so sorry to you guys, but there will be a prize. We're just going to do another $150 gift voucher. So there will be a code word in the video. You have to comment that code word, and then you've got $150 to spend at whatever store you want. Last time we did this, the person picked a Stratos gift card. So you guys are going to literally pick whatever you want. We'll buy the gift card. Got to be subscribed as well. That's the biggie, isn't it, Ash?
Yep.
If they're not subscribed, what happens?
Redraw.
Yep, we strip that gift card straight out of your pocket and it goes to somebody else. So you do have to make sure you're subscribed. It's the biggest one. Make sure you hit that button. And Ash, does the subscribe button, does it charge their credit card?
Yes.
It doesn't, you dick. So as we've talked about in a couple of videos, subscribe normally means there's a money attached. YouTube, they're idiot. There's no money attached. It's just simply a follow button. Hit it. It's free. You follow the channel. You don't get annoyed. There's nothing that bloody pops up everywhere saying, oh my God, this, blah, 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 blah. It's all normal. Just hit it. It's free for you and it gets you the chance to win a $150 gift card. Let's carry on with the video. Okay, so I just want to kick this one off with basically really sincere apologies. So there's 250 Queensland residents that basically halfway through Monday got told, see you later, go home. We're hearing rumours that...
Don't you mean workers?
What did I say?
Residents?
Oh, whoops. Workers. Yeah, we're hearing rumours that they got an email and just told, see you later, you're done. And just before Christmas...
That's not what I heard.
What'd you hear?
They got all asked to go out to the car park and pretty much the doors got locked behind them.
Oh. And then didn't they go to the pub and get pissed?
Apparently.
Typical Aussie spirit, go to the pub and get pissed. But anyway, no, it is a sad one just before Christmas. That's no holiday pay paid out. Yeah, really sad. So their last week of pay won't get paid out either, depending on when their pay cycle is. And then there's also really sad stories coming out, which we'll get into, of people paying the full amount and they're not going to see their van. Yeah, so I just want to reach out and say I'm really sorry to anybody that's watching this that's been affected. If you are one of the people that has been given, has unfortunately lost your caravan and paid for it, please reach out on Instagram and I'll love to see what I can sort of do. I'm not promising anything, but I'll try to reach out to other caravan manufacturers, see if we can get you sorted with a discount van, because I know this is, yeah, a massive, horrible thing that's happened to you. Let's get on with the actual video, Ash. Let's get on with it. Okay, so what the bloody hell happened? We're hearing some crazy bloody stories coming out, but yeah, Zone RV, for anybody who doesn't know, Queensland manufacturer. They make their vans in-house in Queensland. Started, I think it was around 2015, and then boomed during COVID. So the stories we're hearing, let's get into those first, Ash. There's 3 couples that have come forward and told horrific stories. This is really bad.
Yeah, so there was a couple that drove up from Warragul to pick up their van, and they said were told on Monday morning to go pay the remaining $40,000 balance.
So hold on, they were actually there, told to go pay the 40 grand, came back and the gates were locked.
They drove to the bank to transfer the funds and then returned to Zone RV only to find the gates locked.
Like, that's disgusting. That is disgusting behaviour. What are the other two that we've heard?
Another Sydney couple had paid $270,000 and were due to collect their caravan next week.
So same thing, told pay your balance, pay the balance, all good, your caravan's sitting here ready to go.
And
That's
another customer paid up the balance on his $194,000 caravan just hours before the gates were locked.
Yes, that's a really bad one. We're hearing 2 hours before the gates locked, he paid the balance. So we will be getting into this video what's going to happen with their payments. If you're one of those customers, probably don't watch the video. That would be our recommendation. But yeah, what happened? How did this happen? It's actually pretty simple. This is what happens when idiot people run companies that don't look at the bigger picture and economics. I'm sure 99% of you guys watching this video knew that it was a caravan bubble and that bubble was going to pop. So the smart move would be not build up your business. So where we got our van from, they have a demountable that is a piece of shit. And did that get improved during COVID, Ash?
No.
There's 2 salespeople and a manager and the person that does the colour scheme. Did they get bigger during COVID? No, because they knew it was a bubble. They knew it was going to pop. So they took in the extra money while they could, and now they're still going to survive through this because they haven't put on 250 employees, built a massive, huge Queensland plant for an industry that was always going to collapse. Like, just absolute morons. But the disgusting behaviour is, do you guys believe that nobody in that company knew those gates were going to close on Monday? Was it nobody had any idea? I reckon most of the employees didn't, but the financial team would have, and the CEO would have. They would have been, probably for the last couple of weeks, would have been hourly updates on where they're sitting with finances. Yet they disgustingly took those people's money. Why not, if you're about to close the gates, say quickly come here, get your vans, we're going to quickly give you your vans? Because it's not the CEO's money that's being affected. We're going to go into whose money it actually goes to first, and you'll be pissed off then that they didn't just give these people their vans. Let's get into the next part, Ash. Okay, this one is huge. This is going to piss you right the hell off. Let's get into that government grant that people are hearing about, Ash. So that was, the Made in Australia grant?
Made in Australia grant $1.16 million.
The Queensland government gave $1.16 million to Zone RV.
Only 2 years ago.
And what did they buy with it?
The largest 3D printer in Australia.
So not only did the idiot at Zone not see that the bubble was going to pop, our stupid Queensland government went, here's 1.16 million so that you can grow your business and get more employees. How did nobody see this coming? Like, come on, seriously. Think of where that money could have went. How many homeless people could have been taken off the street? Better policing to stop the bloody youth crime. Better stuff in hospital, better roads. There's so many better places this 1.16 million could have went of our money. Our money the government gave to a caravan company. Like, what the hell? If they have money to just throw away, we shouldn't be in the situation we're in. It's disgusting, isn't it, Ash?
It is. Now, taxpayers and customers are paying the price.
Yep. And what's really shit, the government doesn't get that printer back to sell and then put the money into a more useful spot. It's going to go, is that what's next? Are we talking about? Mm-hmm. So we'll go into what actually happens in a voluntary administration. You guys have probably been waiting to find out what's going to happen. Yeah, as I said, if you're a Zone RV customer, turn off now. You don't want to see this bit, seriously. Okay, so this is probably the bit that everyone's waiting for, to see what actually happens when a company goes into voluntary administration. So there's normally 3 outcomes. The best one, somebody buys the business. Somebody takes over Zone RV and everybody gets their caravans and life goes on like roses. The downside is it's not what you think. The business can't be sold for cents on the dollar. It still has to be sold. The administrators will sell it at a reasonable asking price so that everyone can be paid out. So that's probably pretty unlikely. The only company in Queensland that's big enough to buy them would be Jayco. and with a caravan industry that's in massive decline, which we'll get into, you'd be stupid to buy a business that big. So buyout's probably not going to happen. The next one is that the administrators take a look at the books and they can recover the business. That very, very unlikely ever happens once a company goes into voluntary administration. So the third, which is most likely, is it's an auction.
Liquidation.
Yeah, everything must go sale. So let's run through. This is where it gets really fucked up and going to piss off a lot of people. Let's run through who gets paid off first.
So payout order, first is the secured creditors, such as the banks and lenders.
Yeah, so this is the ones where there's a secure loan. So say like your car, you get a loan for a car, your car secures it, the car gets sold, the bank gets paid off. House, same thing. So they'll get paid first, which does make sense because they're secured loans. Second,
The tax office.
yeah, here we go. Government, money, 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 money. So who needs it more? The poor families that need their pay to be paid out, their annual leave to get them through Christmas, because let's be honest, they're not getting a job till after January at this time of year. But no, the tax department, we want our share. That is so messed up from our government, they don't need it.
They need to reclaim back the grant that they gave.
Like, it's appalling. People that lost their whole life savings, but the 250 employees over Christmas, they need the money, yet the government is going, no, we're second, give us that, make sure you give us our tax, and they will get their tax up until Monday. They will run through the books and say, up until Monday, we're owed this much tax. It's disgusting and irritating.
Next comes the employees.
Yep. After the tax man's taken probably majority of it.
Yep.
So
And
employees
then
next, which I'm happy with.
the suppliers, if they're lucky, if there's any left over.
We're not up to the caravan people. Yep. Suppliers next.
And then the customers, which
Yep.
is the lowest priority.
Which is disgusting because, as we mentioned, there's people that went to the bank to pay their balance and their van is sitting there, but their van is going to be sold. Their van is going to be sold to pay somebody else off. So not only have they lost their money, but they've lost their van as well. That is sitting behind those gates. And Zone RV, somebody at Zone could have said, hold on, there's just customers that have gone to the bank to transfer the money. Can we just wait till they come back? They were literally here 10 minutes ago. Can we wait till they come back and give them their van? Because the accountants and the CEO knows that those people were not going to see their van ever again. That is absolutely atrocious, un-Australian behaviour. The ones that transferred their money, just quickly give it back. Like, you could have refunded the money back to those people that paid on the day of the collapse. You know they're never going to see it again. You should not have done it. Like, the day that they knew it was D-Day, they should have stopped any money going anywhere. It should have just gone, let's freeze today and see what we're doing. They didn't have to tell employees, but they could have just said, hey, we can't do any banking today, so don't take any payments. Do you agree?
Mm-hmm. So the customers are like the last kids that get chosen for like a cricket team. You know that experience, wouldn't you, Dylan?
Geez, Ash, way to make light of the situation. I'm trying to be serious
Last
here.
kid standing.
Is that going to wrap this video up, Ash?
Yep.
So they would have seen the code word on the screen for the giveaway. Make sure you've commented that below. Make sure you've liked, comment, subscribed, done all that good stuff. What do they got to follow, Ash?
Off track.
Follow the Instagram. And we'll be back this Sunday with another Ripper video for you guys. Hopefully a product review if no more drama happens in the world. See ya!